Wanya back inside the wrestling basement, coming at you with another episode of What to Expect Monday Night Raw edition. Today's card, it's looking pretty good. Now, we all know WWE can fuck it up, but hey, I'm not gonna jinx it. So, without further ado, let's jump right into today's video. First up on Monday Night Raw, they have confirmed that Mandy has been traded to Monday Night Raw. We can expect to see her tonight on Monday Night Raw. I don't know why they traded her to Monday Night Raw. Maybe this is the way of breaking her and Otis up, keeping Otis there on Friday Night SmackDown. Or we can very well see Heavy Machinery be traded to Monday Night Raw. Or they can very well be breaking up Otis and Tucker of Heavy Machinery and just sending Otis over there to Monday Night Raw because let's be honest, ain't no way in hell Otis finna cash in the Money in the Bank contract on Roman Reigns. Hell, Bray Wyatt, The Fiend, and Braun Strowman can't defeat Roman Reigns, so what the hell make you think Otis? So, back to the subject at hand, Mandy Rose. If Mandy Rose wasn't getting those SmackDown Women's Championship matches, if she wasn't going to defeat Bayley, what the hell make you think she finna defeat Asuka? That's the type of shit I be talking about that the WWE do. Like, what's the point of trading her? There's no more Sonya Deville. The singles women's championship, the world champions, like I said, Asuka and Bayley, she ain't been defeating now one of them. So hopefully it's something bigger, they working on as far as the creative plan. Hopefully that is the case. Now, I'm not going to complain about Monday Night Raw getting Mandy Rose. I'm not going to complain, but I definitely look forward to seeing what she do tonight. Next up, we got the Raw Tag Team Champions, the Street Profits, versus the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro. What we can expect as far as this 2-on-2 match. Now, as far as this match, we can pretty much agree that Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura will lose to the Street Profits on any given day. And considering the fact that it is Monday Night Raw, it's definitely leaning towards the Street Profits. But since we can pretty much see it happening, I can slightly see Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro defeating the Street Profits because the Street Profits, they don't lose often, and we all know that the Raw brand, the red brand, is the most dominant brand, or at least in Vince McMahon's eyes. They're the dominant brand, so it'll be a nice refresher to see the Street Profits lose finally to Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro. So don't be surprised if we do see the SmackDown Tag Team Champions come out victorious in this match. But something to add on to this whole Tag Team Champion versus Champion match, I made a video on it. You can definitely go check it out. It's pretty, I pretty much said WWE, they should definitely combine both the Raw and SmackDown Tag Team Champions because they can't find nobody to defeat the Street Profits, and Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro don't got nobody to compete against on Friday Night SmackDown, so that might as well combine both of the championships so they can neglect both of them overall. So that may be one seed planted tonight on Monday Night Raw. Next up, we got the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Nia Jax and Shaina Baszler. Now, we all know this tag team is bound to implode, and it's sooner rather than later. As far as their reign as the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, we can definitely not expect Sasha Banks and Bayley to go after those championships. And we can definitely expect the Iconics not to go after those championships. Those were the only two teams in a division. Like, what the hell are y'all doing? Obviously, they clearly don't have no vision for the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Because if they did, and I'm talking to the creative team, if they had plans, they would have now broke up the Iconics, the only real tag team in the women's division. But, hey, as far as tonight, the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, it's clear and obvious that the Riot Squad is definitely next in line for a WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match. So we can definitely expect to see C's playing towards that storyline tonight on Monday Night Raw. And if I had to predict somebody to lose the championships, it would definitely have to go to Nia Jax. Don't ask me why, but Nia Jax is definitely going to be the one to lose for them. Tonight on Monday Night Raw, we can expect to see the Hurt Business consisting of MVP, a black man, Sean Benjamin, a black man, Cedric Alexander, a black man, and Bobby Lashley, the United States Champion, a black man. Now, is the Hurt Business considered, what are they doing right here? I don't know if this is a racist thing or racial thing or what. Why are they only recruiting black people? I get, they got the whole Black Panther gig going on, the Nation of Domination type of gig, but if you want to add another black person as far as the women's division, throw Bianca Belair in that bitch. She's the perfect heel that would join them, and she could definitely kick anybody's ass they put in front of her. So as far as tonight, as far as the Hurt Business, we can definitely more than likely expect to see Cedric Alexander and Sean Benjamin tag team action versus Ricochet and Apollo Crews. Like, that's more than likely the direction as far as the Hurt Business tonight. And you know, you want to put a cherry on top, since they is having all these black people on one team. You know, I feel as though, you know, Sean Benjamin, him and Cedric Alexander, they kind of clicking as far as the Hurt Business. So they should be next in line for the Raw Tag Team Champions. They could very well defeat the Street Profits and become the new champions. And as far as MVP, well, he the mouthpiece. He don't really need no championship. So we can definitely expect to see the Hurt Business tonight on Monday Night Raw. We will also witness, and we can also expect to see a cage match between Dominic Mysterio and Seth Rollins. Now, considering the fact who we got participating in this cage match, you know, everybody automatically gonna assume that Seth Rollins is gonna win this match, but Seth Rollins can definitely afford to lose this match because it ain't like Dominic Mysterio got to pin him. He can easily just go over the cage and go through the gate. So as far as this cage match, of course it's going to be a 5-star match. Buddy Murphy ass is pretty much out of the disciple circle. He's no more. He done lost to Dominic twice. Now, as far as this cage match, I can definitely see Dominic Mysterio defeat Seth Rollins, and it could very well be because of Buddy Murphy's action. So as far as this cage match, I can definitely see Dominic winning and defeating Seth Rollins, just for continuing this storyline further on down the line. And last and certainly not least, we got the WWE Champion Drew McIntyre going one-on-one with Keith Lee. Now, as far as this one-on-one match, non-title, of course, it's so many ways this match can end, because we got Randy Orton, we got Retribution, and just Keith Lee and Drew McIntyre as a whole. If Keith Lee was to win this match, of course he would get a world championship shot. Then you gotta think Randy Orton could potentially interrupt this match, since Drew McIntyre did kick his shit in like 3-4 times like a home burglar. And then you got Retribution, which we all know Dominic Dijakovic is the leader of Retribution, and we all know that Dominic Dijakovic and Keith Lee got history, and we all know that this could potentially go wrong for both Drew McIntyre and Keith Lee. So if I had to put my best bet on it, which this is more than likely what it's going to be, I can definitely, and we can pretty much all expect to see Retribution fuck this one-on-one matchup for all of us. That's pretty much all we can expect to see tonight on Monday Night Raw. Like, as far as that main event, it's either going to be Randy Orton coming there and interrupt the match, or it's going to be Retribution. But out of those two options, we can definitely expect to see one of those. So, with that being the end of today's video on what to expect Monday Night Raw edition, feel free to smash that like button, super kick subscribe button, comment down below, and hit that bell notification. Until next time, this is the Wrestling Basement.